Hi, this is Jason Fierstein from Phoenix Men's Counseling. And you know, when I work with men who come in and have marital or relationship problems, a lot of the times what I'm hearing is that there's an issue with lying. I find, and this is a generalization, but I find that it's mostly men doing the lying. And so I want to spend a couple of minutes talking with you about why we lie and what we're protecting. So, I think that we lie to protect the truth because the truth is too difficult for us to actually communicate. If we communicate this to our partners, we then will end up showing ourselves as vulnerable or sometimes as a failure if we haven't done things well, or if we see ourselves in a more vulnerable way. We don't want our partner to see us that way, so we protect the truth by lying. Sometimes it's not lying about the big things, but it's about the little things. So lying about, what you ate for lunch, or lying about going out with your friends and not telling your wife. It's usually the little lies that we justify as quote unquote white lies that are more acceptable, rather than, well, if I'm not lying to my partner about this big issue, then these little lies are going to be okay. It's not, because those little white lies gradually build up and up and up. And one of the things that you've worked so hard to do is to create a trust currency within your relationship. When you lie over and over and over again, not only is it a lot more work to keep lying, to lie on top of the lies, but you're destroying the trust that you've worked so hard to build with your wife or girlfriend. And so, as a couples counselor, I can tell you trust is such a huge part of an intimate relationship. And once that trust starts to erode away or gets destroyed altogether, it's very difficult to bring that back uh, within a relationship. So I think that we lie as men to protect ourselves from being vulnerable, from upsetting our partners so that they're not mad with us, because a lot of times it's hard to deal with people being upset with us. And so we lie, or we skirt the issue even though we don't have to not to potentially not bring that person anger, or bring them being upset with us. So I think that lying serves a function, albeit not a good one, in terms of protecting ourselves, trying to project ourselves in a way that we really are not, and avoid the difficult truth. Sometimes the truth is really hard, and so by avoiding it, we don't have to deal with it. And as men, I've talked a lot in videos about how avoidance is pretty common among men. Lying then becomes a way to avoid. So I think that there's way more negative implications to lying than there are positive ones. And so, just some thoughts to think about if you fall into this pattern of lying in your relationship, or maybe if you've got a partner that does. So stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for your time.